Jean-Claude Van Damme, it was Kurt Russell, a month and a half ago. It's so many of these Hollywood people. Back when I would still go out to Hollywood occasionally to be on a TV show or be in a little movie or something, I would get invited to some of these parties, and almost everyone was anti-vaccine. Almost everyone was really pro-gun. Almost everyone told me that they were scared of Sumner Redstone and the big chiefs who made them go out and be liberal or they'd be blackballed. And so many of those big names you see go up and that talk about global warming and talk about man-made global warming and that push all this, they're actors and they know it's a fraud and they can't stand it. You can even see the look in their eyes when they get up there and do it. They all know it's baloney. And it's not that they're tuning into what I'm saying. They're just tuning into the real world, and there it is. So you go read the transcript of what Jean-Claude Van Damme said, and it's directly from this broadcast. But it's not because, again, I've got all the answers. It's true. And he describes since the early 1800s how the Rothschilds took over Europe, how they set up basically Napoleon, all the things that are historical, how they've set up a planetary government, how globalism plays the nation states off against each other, and if we get rid of globalism, we'll have freedom. And a great new renaissance. I mean, go read it for yourself. He speaks decent English. We really should push. Not that we like to get celebrities on, because just to get a celebrity on to talk about the price of tea in China, who cares? Christopher Walken was on the show once. I was told a few days before, yeah, Walken, here's the show. He likes the show, but he didn't want to get political. And he's going to just show up, during the Skype interview. And then he shows up, wants to talk about red wine and cooking chicken. And I started bringing up politics. He goes, I'm not going to do it, Alex. And, he was on like 10 minutes. See, there was no thrill. I like Christopher Walken. He's a very interesting actor. But, I could really care less, about going to a farmhouse and eating chicken with him. I don't want to lay around in Hollywood, while there's fires a mile away and ashes falling on me, with sitting there having a butler bring me a martini. That isn't fulfilling. Driving around in a $200,000 Mercedes Maybach. People would sell their soul for that. It means nothing. Nothing. But this is the whole world enthralled just for the petty trinkets. And it's not even about the luxury. It's not even about the security. I can see wealth for security and to help others. It's about being insecure and wanting to project that you're big and powerful to other people. So people are selling out to feel like they're accepted and like they've arrived. But then you have somebody like Jean-Claude Van Damme coming out saying there's a world government, it's run by globalists, Trump isn't owned by them, that's why they hate him, they're coming after him, they're destroying the nation states, on and on and on. He gets it. And when the paradigm shifts and people look to the actual controllers and the fact that they're basically tax exempt, that they've got armed guards but don't want us to be able to have guns and protect ourselves, when it came out that Piers Morgan had armed bodyguards, basically his show had canceled itself. No one was watching because people fundamentally get it. So this is just more proof coming in on a weekly basis that I don't care if it's Japanese entertainment people or French or German or British or Irish or U.S. or Mexican, you name it. In the real intelligentsia, and you just see that being mirrored now coming out of Hollywood. But in real intelligentsia, everybody knows this stuff.